he called me that day and he was like, bro, listen, life has no mistakes, you know, and what are the chances to be, you know, to be alive after a, you know, airplane crash? There's zero. Life is about vibes, music is a vibe, you know, and I just want to spread positive vibes all over the world.
NandoLeaks podcast. Real talk.
¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, Lego.
Right here in New York with the one and only J Balvin, my brother. Real talk, bro. How you doing?
Great, Madiksan. Thank you. Thanks for, you know, came here, bro. It's beautiful that you're here with this vibe in New York. And, man, working hard.
I see a lot of stuff. I was just like walking through New York and I saw you on the billboard with Liam Payne. You got a new single, Familiar.
Yes, we just dropped this new single. It's Liam Payne new single, and it's our single, of course. You know, I'm on it.
Y empiezo primero, tú sabes lo que me refiero, de cero, sabes que estoy para ti.
I'm so grateful with Liam, man. You know, the fact that he wanted me to be in his song. We had a blast, man. I think the song is going crazy. It's been only just like 16 hours now, and it's like more than 1,050,000 streaming. 1,500,000 streaming. It's something crazy right now. Yeah. So I'm so grateful, man. We're grateful. We're happy to see what's going on with our music. We know with X, with Nicky Jam, how it's going everywhere. You know, with Ambiente.
Aquí dañándome la mente, he sido paciente cuando te demoras.
Ahora.
Pues me ignoras, tantas son las horas cuando estamos a solas.
And now with this hit, now the other one with Cardi B and Bad Bunny, I like it that it's going crazy.
It's like everything you touch becomes platinum, gold, and successful, bro. It's like you have that Midas touch. Is that something you're aware of?
I think you know, I think God has been amazing with me, but you know, we have to work hard to get those miracles. You know, I do believe in miracles, but I think we got to make them happen. You know, so I always put the best vibe. You know, nothing but positive energy all the time, and I always picture, you know, like I'm dreaming already that dream, and then it happens. You know,
you see it in your head already.
Yeah, of course, that's the way. Yeah, like every time I do something, like, you know, I just finished my album Vibes that is dropping on May 25th. And I think it's gonna be so global, man. The vibe is just crazy. It's like you don't have to understand no Spanish word to really catch the whole vibe.
Yeah. Because what was the reason that you decided to name your album Vibes? Because Vibras, I see you hashtag Vibras. What's the idea behind that title?
Well, you know, because it's all about vibes. You know, it's life is about vibes. Music is a vibe. You know, and I just wanna spread positive vibes all over the world, and as soon as you play the album, you're gonna go to another world. You know, that's what I want people to just to vibe with it and feel the different waves we have on it.
Yeah, it's your 5th album, because your 4th album, Energia, that was already massive and huge.
Yeah, that was basically my first album. It was my 4th album, but to me it was my first album. So because that's really J Balvin, and this is my 2nd album. You know, to me, like.
And the rest is
concept.
Okay.
The other one was like more like compilations, like, you know, just some songs, random songs that we just put together. Yeah. But working as an album and focus just on one album, Energia and Vibras now.
Okay. And do you have special collaborations on Vibras?
Yeah, I guess just a few. You know, because I wanted to show the world, you know, what it's J Balvin about. You know, so. It's just like 3 or 4 collaborations, matter of fact, 3 collaborations. This one with Wisin and Yandel that I always dream about. Like when I was a kid, I wanted to be, you know, with Wisin and Yandel. I wanted to work with them. They got separated and now they got back. So the fact that I got the opportunity to have a song with them, to me, is a dream, you know. So I got Wisin and Yandel. I got Zion Lennox too. I got Rosalia, which is a girl from Spain. It's an upper-coming artist, but she's killing it. And I got a girl that is opening the album as an intro. I'm not singing on it, on the intro, but she's singing. Her name is Carla Morrison. She's from Mexico. I like to explore different people. I like to explore different vibes. I like to find, you know, when I was an up-and-coming artist, which I'm an up-and-coming artist, but when I was like just dreaming about being an artist, I always dreamed that maybe one big artist will not help me, but to catch my vibe, you know, to see, oh, he's dope, let's do something. So that's what I'm doing basically right now. I want to make any others people dream, like, you know, like what happened with John.
That was amazing.
You know, like that I met him. I met John here in this place, in this floor, it was a gym. It's a gym right there. Yeah. So and real recognize real. You know, when you see something that is dope, I don't care if it's famous. I just want to, you know, to put something in, and that's why, you know, that's what I think the universe is being so blessed and nice with me, is because, you know, you get what you give. You know, and I like to give, and you know, I like to share the knowledge that I have with everybody. You know,
but that's why I really like
the little knowledge I have.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing like I really like about it, because like the first record I ever heard from you was Tranquila. You know what I mean? And I was like, who's this guy? I can't speak Spanish, but the vibe, I felt the vibe and energy. And I was like, and I started playing it on the radio, and it was like, who's this? I was like, watch, this man's going to be big. J Balvin's going to be big. Then you had like Ay Vamos, and then I told him, watch this guy, maybe, And then all of a sudden, you just started throwing hits, and they just started coming. The song with Farruko. Then you had like Mi Gente, you took over the whole world. Like, it was meant to be. Do you sometimes believe it's like a dream?
Yeah, every day. Every day I'm actually living my dream. You get me? Like, so yes, I feel like I'm in my dream because I create this whole dream. You know, God gave me the strength to create this dream, and I feel like I'm dreaming, but I create this. Yeah. You know, I create this. People help me to create this dream. Yeah.
And I often in my radio show also try to help a lot of new talent. Jayon was one of the artists I was playing his music before. Yeah, man, we love you, bro. And the thing that I always want to like portray in my interviews is like, how can we motivate and help other artists? Now there are people looking at this interview and be like, yo, I'm also an artist. What can I do? What are the basic principles to help yourself and maybe also become as big as J Balvin?
I mean, like, as I told you, I still believe that I'm an up-and-coming artist, that I think I got a lot of things to do. I'm learning every day, but there's a lot of things that you might have. I think you should have real friends that tell you when something is whack or not. I think it's really important. You got to believe in what you do, you know. At the beginning, you're always going to look up to someone. You need to look up to someone, you know. And you start like copying. It's good. It's normal. That's what happens when you start as an artist, and then you start like finding yourself. Yeah. But the only way to find yourself is doing a lot of songs, and that way you start like, oh, this is my sound, or this is the way, like this is the way I should sing, you know. So I think it's all about work, and work.
Yeah. Do you have free time, and if so, what do you do when you're free?
When I got free time, sometimes I do more than when I'm working. It's true, man. You know, because one thing is when you have to, you know, which we don't have to do nothing, but, you know, like, you know, when it comes to work, you know, I like to work, of course, but on my day off, I'm always creative. So on my day off, when I should be sleeping or resting, I'm recording more songs, you know, or I don't know. I end up being more busy than on my work days, but lately, I've been really taking care of myself in that way. And when I want to rest, I just go to a quiet place. Yeah. You know, I like to be with the nature and just feel the vibe and be grateful. Yeah. You know, I'm always grateful, thankful. It's hard for me to really believe that this is what I'm living right now, because I can't lie. It's really like a dream, but it's not. It's reality. Yeah. And but it's just about being grateful, man. I'm so grateful.
A lot of people dream of being successful, and the definition of being successful and famous are in my eyes different, because everybody can be famous. You could do something crazy, become famous, but successful is a different element. Do you feel that you're successful in what you do?
I think, yeah, to be famous, you just gotta do some stupid thing and you'll be famous in a second, Just go and make some racist comments or some stupid things like that. You're gonna be famous for stupid, or you're just gonna kill somebody. You're gonna be famous, but that's not what. To me, being successful is more important. And to me, successful is when you inspire the other people to achieve their dreams. And not even that, it's when you open to share with them your little knowledge that you have, and don't be scared or afraid to share with them because they maybe surpass you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not scared of that. I like to see people make their dreams. If I can help somebody be an artist and then they're gonna pass me, I'm gonna be even more happy, because I'll be like, whoa, he took it serious. Yeah. So that's what I'm all about. I think successful is when you inspire people. It's when you're happy with yourself, when you're doing things right, and that's a blessing. The rest will come. Money comes when you do something good. It's all about just being focused and do something that you really want, and the rest will come. Yeah. I think nowadays kids forgot about. They just want money. Money's good, but you should know what's gonna be the way you're gonna find to get that money. Yeah. You get me? Like, I want to be an artist, or want to be a soccer player, I want to be a musician, I want to be, a doctor. So I think the hardest part right now to the world is know what you really want. Yeah. Once you know what you really want, the universe is going to open up for you and be like, okay, go ahead. Yeah. You know what you really want. So that's part, to me, it's been successful. It's inspiring others and help them to achieve their dreams. Yeah.
Someone that gives me also that energy is Pharrell. I saw him when I was in LA. I saw him on a rooftop, and I saw him in his vibe, and it was like, one day I'm gonna meet him and then interview him. But I felt his energy there. He's real humble. He's like one of my favorite producers. Him, Scott Storch, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he's my brother. I got the blessing that I can call Pharrell Williams my brother. Like. He's a friend. He give me beautiful advices. He's always letting me know what he thinks about what we're doing. I'm always asking about, what should I do? And he's the culture. He's into fashion. He's into art. That's what I love too. Like, I want to make Latinos look great. I just want to change the whole concept about Latinos in the world. Like, like you tacky and shit like that. I'm not into that vibe. I just want people to know that we like the culture, we like the lifestyle.
How are you going to change that? How you want to change that?
Well, I think we already started with the music, and the music is just the way you can connect to the people, and you start sending them some different messages. Yeah. So now I understand that the music is just the way I can get to the people. Yeah. And then I just send them the message I really want.
And Pharrell, you guys worked on Safari. Is he also working with you on other projects?
Yeah, we're gonna see each other real soon. Yeah. We want to work in something crazy. We want to work again. He's my friend, so it's cool just to see him and catch vibes. And but I talked to him like 4 days ago, and we're gonna meet up in LA real soon and let's make more bangers, man. Yeah.
He's a dope guy. Also, what I liked about him is when you were in a couple of years ago in that plane crash in the Bahamas, and he called you and he told you like, I can't exact words he said, but he said something like, life chose you to do something else. It just what could you take us back to that moment, like what that thing meant that he said?
He called me. He called me that day and he was like, bro, listen, life has no mistakes. And what are the chances to be alive after a, airplane crash? There's zero. One of his best friends was Aaliyah, and Aaliyah died on the airplane crash in almost in the same island that I have the airplane crash. So he was like, look, Aaliyah, she passed away, but you didn't. It means you have something to do in this world. You got a mission to do. So from that day, I really understood that I got a mission, is inspire people. So that's what I'm doing every day, you know, open people's eyes. I'm not saying I'm the one who got the more eyes open in the world, because I'm not. Sometimes I'm lying like the rest of the world, and but I try to keep my conscience really awake.
Yeah. I want to thank you for your time, because I know you're tired, so I'm not going to keep you up too long. I hope one day to interview you in Colombia and look around Colombia.
You should come to my concert in Medellin. It's we'll check up with Fabian. We go.
Okay.
I want you to take you there, bro. It's amazing.
Okay. I want to thank you for your time, your positive vibes.
Coming to the show.
And I'm coming to your show, bro. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
awesome.
Bro, I built my whole vacation around this interview.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
One of the things that I like to do as a radio host and on my own platform, NandoLeaks.com, I always want to promote new talent and help them. That's why in our conversation, I always try to put out some stuff that people that are watching right now could think, hey, this could take me to another level. This can help me, because these conversations are like jewels, because you say stuff that maybe someone can pick up and be like, hey, I could use that. So I want to thank you for your positive vibe and energy.
I'm grateful, bro. I'm grateful, and be ready for the next things. It's gonna be amazing. You know, we got Familia with Liam Payne outside. We got Cardi B and Bad Bunny right now with I Like It outside. We got Ambiente. We got Ahora. We got X with Nicky Jam. We got a lot of bangers right now, and be ready for the next ones. J Balvin, let go.
NandoLeaks podcast. Real